what do I see currently in the silver market? Tightness in the market more than you would think from the current price action, especially the sell-off that we've seen in the last several days. But I think see a lot of good, and I want to take it from this perspective, which is more of a longer term safety of capital perspective, which means that in the longer run, silver's, recently, meaning over the last several months, gotten to an 8-year high. Now it's backed off from that, but we're pushing near 30 at the beginning of this year. And now we're down in about the 24 level. And that's upsetting, especially to people and many of the Wall Street silver community that were buying at 28, 28, 28. And the premiums were extremely high. So they're paying anywhere from, I don't know, I'm going to make it up, but I'm roughly correct, 32, 33, 34, maybe 35 an ounce. And now we're down, from there to the wholesale price of roughly 24. So I get it. And it doesn't make sense, but it does from the reality of how these markets are moved, what controls the markets, and what the paper paradigm can do. So where is silver? Well, it's undervalued, as you said, probably the most undervalued asset. It's in the past proven to be the best asset to hold and own during a highly inflationary environment. And we're creeping into that right now in the United States and other places. And, people tend to get interviews like yours, and it's not you, Justin, it's interviews in North America, into this mindset of we are the market. Now, North America sells the most silver coins of any market. However, it's a global market. So if you were in Argentina or Venezuela or one of these areas that's experienced high inflation and food shortages, and you own silver, the conversation would have a whole different tone to it. It would be, I'm so grateful I have silver. I've been able to buy foods or foodstuffs that maybe no one else could buy because I was able to trade with silver rather than with the local currency or whatever. So, we need to kind of widen our horizon as far as thinking about these metals from the context of only how many pieces of paper is it worth, or when it gets to be worth these many pieces of paper, what can I do with it, to a more broad situation of, what's the true value of, things in life. And of course, food and energy are key. And if you have the ability to pay for something in silver that someone else may not, especially in other countries, and it could happen here, that will take on, let's say, added value because it's more coveted as a store of value, means of exchange or accounting of what is real and what is not. So it's probably a long answer, but I wanted to put it in the context that maybe we should broaden our thinking a bit about, instead of, exactly what is the paper price and who it hurts, and just focusing on that and that alone to widen your vision a bit.